Your will be done, my God and Father, as in heaven, so on earth. My heart is drawn to self-exalting. Help me seek your kingdom first. As Jesus walked, so shall I walk, held by your side.
Welcome back to the Daily Bible Reading Group. So glad that you are here with us today. It is day 52 of the crawl through Ephesians that we're doing in January and February of 2022. I'm Bruce Taylor, your host. You're all very welcome. We are going to talk just about one verse today, Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 9. Again, kind of like yesterday, for some of you, if you're just kind of grabbing in with us today, you're going to be like, what are we talking about? This is about masters. I don't have a master, or I'm not the master of others, right? Or maybe you're reading this going, hey, this is about me. I feel like I'm the master, or I have people that are lording over me. Context here fits in with yesterday's talk about the bond servant, and now here's the master, the one who has entered into that contract with them, paying for their service in some manner for some period of time. So who is this? Your supervisor, your manager, your boss, the owner of the company you work for. If you are self-employed, it is the people who are contracting you, right? Everybody has somebody they are working for, okay? And so, again, the mindset, there's an attitude here. Masters, do the same to them. Stop your threatening, and knowing that he who is both their master and yours is in heaven, and that there's no partiality with him. So here we get a grasp. This is the brother in Christ who's the boss, okay? Who's the supervisor, who's the manager. And so this isn't only, oh, okay, stop threatening and treat your staff, your employees, your contractors right and well if they're your brother in Christ. No, it's not like that. In the same way, we said that the bondservant, the employee, the contractor, is to behave in such a way that they understand they're first and foremost serving Christ, and their work is a part of that. In the same way, if you're in charge, you're to do the same, right? Understand how you treat people is really important, because you know what? You have a master, and it's Jesus. And how we treat people is important to him. And so we need to be those that think this through. Again, remembering all of the things we've talked about so far in Ephesians, he saved you. It's by grace, right? Are we living with grace towards others? We learn about God's great patience with us and how we are to be repentant people. Stop sinning and instead live righteously. Same concepts here. Stop mistreating people and actually treat them with respect and kindness as Christ would have you treat them. And I know, I get it. I've been in the position where I've had employees. It's not always easy. There's stresses and things. I get it. But I also know that the way that we treat people is not only about our relationship with God, it honors God, but it is a testimony to those staff. Especially if you have staff that aren't believers, this might be the first experience they've ever had working for somebody that truly cares and shows kindness toward them. Because previous bosses might have just been, I don't care, I pay you to work here, just do your job. That's not who you're called to be in Christ. And I know, I get it. You might be like, yeah, but that's just part of my personality. I'm just to the point. I'm just direct. I tell it like it is. I operate like that. I have a very high standard, and we work hard. And good. Have a high standard and work hard. We don't need to be mean. We don't need to be harsh. We don't need to threaten, right? And the nice thing is, um, there is no law against respect and kindness and caring. If you still operate in the tell it like it is, harshness, and potentially threatening, not only is it not fitting with Christ, you're going to more and more find yourself in trouble with labor laws. So this is really practical and really helpful for those that are in charge. Now, again, it's a reminder for us in other ways. What about in leadership? Right? Same principle applies. Leaders in the church. You have somebody over you, Jesus. And how you treat people in the church, how you treat people who serve in the ministry you lead, how you treat other staff, maybe if your church has multiple staff, is important. And so just because you might be good at something, and maybe you're good at organizing and planning, and people maybe respect you, and so they put you in a position of leadership. But if you are not showing kindness and care, love to those you're leading, then you need to relook at how you lead and be repentant of it, because it's the same principle. These principles are not just employment principles. These are life things. And the same principles apply in all of our relationships. So I'm going to leave you guys with that for today. And we will be back with you again tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye for now.